you some of the amazing work that she's doing as a young woman advocate in the region, along with others. But she'll really give you a summary of what we've been doing for 2 days. Thanks, Christina.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It gives me great pleasure to make an opening statement and a welcome to all of you. The resource in this room, the many caps we wear, the young minds amongst us, the people we represent. Now that we are here together, it is essential to reflect on all this, on why we are here. The reason why CSOs are in the same house with national women's machineries and other state actors, and how we can make the most of this environment. The past 2 days, civil society organizations, women rights campaigners, and youth advocates critically planned towards a more robust and effective advancement of climate change, gender, and sustainable development. We saw that although climate change affects all people, women often bear the brunt in places where the impacts of climate change are already being felt, like right here within our region. This is due to the central role in their families and communities. When the climate changes, women work harder and longer. As food, fuel, and water become scarce, women have to walk further to collect them. Long treks often put women at a greater risk of violence. It's easy to label these women, us, as victims, but what makes them vulnerable also makes them pivotal to climate change action. Whether in Fiji, Tonga, or the Solomon Islands, women stand at the front line in the battle against climate change as providers of water, food, and energy, or as leaders in businesses, communities, and churches. CSOs identify women's unique position to recognize some of the opportunities that climate change provides and identifies that if they are to be true agents of change, real and measurable action at all levels must be ramped up. For many years now, the complex process of global climate change governance has failed to develop an effective global policy response to the challenge presented by the scientific evidence on man-made global warming. One major reason for this failure is that gender issues are yet to feature visibly in wider climate change discourses and initiatives. As a young woman activist, I see this gathering as an enabling environment to address this. We need the political will, vision, leadership, out-of-the-box thinking, and crucial partnership to move forward. Urgently, we need collective action to combat, adapt, address climate change. NGOs, civil society organizations must embrace new forms of collaboration that tackle the global challenges that threaten civil society and businesses alike. Where they lead, governments must follow. Ladies and gentlemen, I do not know a lot about climate change, but I do know enough to realize that we need gender and youth perspectives on the table to stand up to climate change. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Christina.